Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dimitri Figueroa, and we're ready for some Andrews Mustang football facing against the Canyon Eagles. But first, we want to thank all of our sports sponsors and that Mustangs Radio Sports Booster sponsors for making it possible for you to hear the games on KACT FM 105.5 and KACTradio.com. We're here in Andrews with Mustangs getting ready to take on Canyon Eagles. My partner Dylan, he'll be here shortly. He's kind of running late. I think he got caught at work, but he'll be here shortly. But Mustangs are looking to go 2-0 with another rematch. We've played Canyon Eagles the last 3 years. This will be the fourth year in a row, and I was just told today by the coach that this will be the last time we play them in a while. So the Mustangs are getting ready to play the Canyon Eagles, coming off a big win against the Clint Lions, 54-0. Mustangs got some errors they need to clean up, but hopefully they got that cleaned up here in practice. But we're going to go back to the station, and then when we come back, we got a couple of guests in Creed, Lujan, and Landon Merriquin. They're going to talk about what they do in the youth football, and then what they look forward to do here for the Varsity Mustangs. So we'll go back to the station, and when we come back, we'll be getting ready for the Mustang football. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTFM 105.5. So I thought I did have another headset, but I don't have that adapter. Oh, let's put it on there.
windy down there?
Cool.
Were
You
you
good?
Yeah.
Were you nervous any?
Yeah.
You were?
I'm always like, don't mess this up.
Don't mess this up. Well, hope she saw it. All right. Here, let's me and you switch Dylan. You can go back down there if you want. Mariquit, thank you. All right.
I thought you were muted the whole time on there.
Mhm. I'll just sit right here. No, I was. Oh, we're still on.
Back here at the Mustang Bowl as your Mustangs are going to take on the Canyon High Eagles. And I have a guest here, Creed Lujan, right? Creed? Yep. All right, Creed. Let's start off. What position do you play for the Mustangs, for the YFL Mustangs?
I play D end and right tackle.
D end and right tackle? You don't play running back?
Second string, yeah.
Second string, a fullback?
Fullback.
Are you going to run the ball?
It depends.
Hope so, right?
Also,
Hey, which way do we run the ball?
north south.
North and south, right? I guess east and west, or we're down to middle school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Tonight, the Mustangs take on Canyon. Who's one of your favorite players on the team?
Gotta say, Bill Hudson.
Bo Hudson. He had a heck of a game last week. He had some good run, 200 yards, I think it was 3 touchdowns. So he played really, really good last week. He'll probably need some of that magic for this week. Yeah. I would ask who your favorite team is in the NFL, but I think we got that right.
Yeah.
Patty Mahomes, I guess. Yeah. There you go. What do you predict that score is going to be? What Mahomes will take on the Chargers tonight?
It's gonna be a pretty close. It's gonna be a pretty close game. I'd say 24-27.
24-27 for them. Taking on the Chargers in Brazil, I think, isn't it? That'll be cool. What about your score prediction for tonight?
I got Andrews winning.
Andrews winning. What do you think Andrews has to do best tonight to win?
Everything really.
Would you say run the ball?
Run the ball, yeah.
Run the ball. There you go. Hey, if they run the ball to that clock up there, stay ahead. They can win the game, huh? Yeah. Let's see what else. Any shout outs you want to shout out? Mom,
Shout out
Dad?
to my mom and dad and my aunt and uncle's birthday today.
Your aunt and uncle's birthdays today. Well, happy birthday to
Bethany Balderas and Stephen Balderas.
Oh, there you go, Bethany and Steven. I know them. Yeah, happy birthday, guys. Well, cool. I guess hi, Mom, Dad, Bethany, and Steven. Happy birthday.
And Rocky, I guess.
And Rocky. I guess Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his little brother. I guess Rocky. You get called out here. So, but I guess that's it, man. I guess thanks for joining us, and we'll bring you on maybe later in the season. And I guess good luck tomorrow too in your game, and we'll see how it goes. All right. Well, we'll be back in 2 minutes. Cool.
We're back here in Andrews as the captains just hit the field for the Mustangs. Brody Figueroa, Xavier Cruz, Julian Rodriguez, and Lane Thomas, the captains today. The captains, they're doing it a little different. Every Thursday in their team meeting, the seniors vote for the captains they want for
That's
the
cool.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
they're in the hog feed?
No, they do a meeting right after school and then they go feed the hogs.
Oh, okay.
They feed the hogs about 6:30 or so. So we're about 7 minutes away from kickoff. Let's see, the Mustangs offense, who I think they racked up almost 400 yards of offense the other day.
You kind of have it set on Clint. It wouldn't feel that way, right?
Yeah, it didn't feel
First
that way.
half, it felt like we weren't getting much.
You're right, it really didn't. So we're going to start with our swing man, I think number 14, Gio Cardoza.
Cardoza, 6 foot, 220-pound junior.
Then we got our quick tackle, the senior, Juju Azam.
Juju is on.
67 maybe?
Oh, yeah, because it says Jeremiah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
6'3", 6'7".
6'7".
All right, 225 senior.
Juju Azam. Then we got the quick guard, Colton Orson. Not sure his number. He's going to be in the 50s, I imagine.
Oh, right here, 5'7", 165-pound junior.
Then we got the center, the hot man, Ethan Roberts.
Roberts. Oh,
Right there. 65.
Oh, yeah, 65, 5'8", 255-pound junior.
Yes. Strong guard, Ezekiel Gamboa.
Ezekiel Gamboa, 5'8", 195-pound junior.
Strong tackle, Sebastian Ortiz.
Sebastian Ortiz, number 52, 5'6", 205-pound junior.
And then we got tight end, Julian Luna.
Luna.
18 maybe?
18, yes, sir. 6'3", 235-pound junior.
So our starting quarterback is Colin Kelly, the sophomore, number 8.
Number 8, 6 foot, 160 pounds.
6 foot, 160 pounds. Then we got our two-back, Jay Sean DeBose with 2 touchdowns last week.
Jay Sean, 5'10", 190 pounds, senior.
We got our four-back, Jace Mendoza, number 7.
Jace Mendoza, he's 6'1", 170-pound junior.
He got a little banged up last week, but they said he was good to go. He should be good. And then we have our 3-back, the player of the game last week, Bo Hudson, with 3 touchdowns, and I think he had 202 yards.
202 yards. He's 5'8", 155-pound junior, but he does. I feel like he runs a little harder than 155 pounds.
Yeah, he does. And he's got the speed too.
Mm-hmm.
So he's good combination of both. He runs up the middle. One of those runs, he got hit right about 3 yards down past the line of scrimmage and did a great spin move. And then he goes 50 yards for the rest of the way. So
And he has that pop, man.
So with Canyon Eagles, what we're looking at is big, strong, and fast. There's not many teams. I don't think there's any teams that the Mustangs are going to be bigger than.
Yeah,
and that's from youth all the way up till now. But we are quicker. We might be quicker than this team, but the Canyon, they got the big nose tackle on defense is going to be a game wrecker where he's going to be the guy to watch. I think their quarterback, I bet that nose tackle is the guy right there by the ref down there.
Yeah, if I had to guess, he would be number 64, maybe. I can't say.
Oh, yeah, that's him because Coach Harvey said he didn't even want to try to say his name.
The Kyrgion,
Yeah,
Ford,
64.
295-pound Nose
The
tackle.
Cadrion Ford.
Cadrion?
Yeah, I think that's him because Coach Harvey said, I'm not going to try to say his name. But
he's a big boy.
even their lineman right there, number 70, he's a big boy too. So
yeah,
they're going to be big. They're going to probably try to. They run a spread, but they're real more run dominant up the middle. And then they do try to get the quick screens.
Mm-hmm.
They try to get the quick screens outside, and then every once in a while they'll pop one over the top. Yesterday they get a good screen, and we started covering that screen, and then they faked that wide receiver screen and went over the top. And the JV, they had him wide open, but he overthrew him. So we just got to make sure we play disciplined football.
And it's kind of like when we played them last year. Once that run starts clicking for them, they'll just sit there and they'll just get after you with it, So
yeah. So on our offense, we had the bracelets at first, right?
Yes.
I asked them what happened, why did we take those off, and they said the one on the quarterback broke.
Oh man.
So that's why they had to switch it. They've already got it fixed. They're going to go back to the watch again, see how it works.
That'd be cool to see. I've never really. Yeah. I wonder how that pops up.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if it's like an iWatch or what.
Yeah.
And then they said that the penalties, they focused on some of those penalties and stuff, So Mustangs.
What I like those when they had those penalties, those personal fouls, they pulled those guys off.
Yes,
the field. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I did like that a lot too. And I think 17 total penalties for the Mustangs last week. So. Anyways, it looks like the Mustangs are going to receive the ball. The Canyon will receive. Mustangs won. They deferred. Canyon's going to get the ball. They're going to be on the south side of the field. They're all running to their tunnels, getting ready to run out. So the Mustangs getting ready to run out to the famous song Cap Rock that everybody loves. And we're going to go back to the station one more time. And when we come back, it'll be Friday Night Lights.
Let's go.
And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF on 105.5. All right. And that's it. So we're back here in Andrews as the Mustangs just did the national anthem. Canyon Eagles getting ready to take on the Andrews Mustangs, both a team of 1-0 teams, 2 teams that are 1-0. We do have a volleyball game going on against Friendship. The varsity volleyball team's up in Friendship.
Oh, awesome.
So the crowd would be a little bit more full. Maybe the student section would be a little bit more full, but they're up there doing their own game, and they beat Friendship, a 6A school, earlier this year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know that's a good group of girls. I bet.
Oh man, they're talented. If you haven't watched the volleyball team, you need to. They're an excellent. They got some talent. They're really good, and it's fun to watch. They got a lot of hard hitters on that team, right? Yeah. So Mustangs kicking off. They're wearing their all black uniforms, black pants, black jersey, black helmets. Kicking off from left to right. No wind. Couldn't even see the flag when we were doing the national anthem. It's just laying there. Canyon wearing their all whites with their purple helmets, white pants, white jersey, purple helmets. They
might have watched a little bit of film last week, kind of crowded in the middle there.
Yeah, they are. I was watching Tommy. His kicks have gotten better. I was watching him during warm-ups. His kicks have gotten better. So
they do. They're about to kick off.
Yeah, they are. So, and here's the kickoff as the Mustangs they ran Titan Richter's. There's a kick to the right side. It's going to bounce. He does get it. He's going to go to the right side. I think he might have called fair catch, right?
Yeah, the kid in the front line kind of dropped back, called fair catch, but didn't catch it.
Yeah, well,
I didn't know that was a rule.
I thought if he didn't catch it,
it's live.
Yeah,
right?
it's live. Is what I thought.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Maybe it's a different rule.
I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT.
And I bet it would give you the correct answer.
It does. That's my brain. I don't even have to think no more. ChatGPT does it for me.
We got Figgy Figueroa in here with us. I bet he's probably punching that in right now.
Yeah, he is. So right now they got 2 receivers to the top side, 1 to the bottom. They got a running back flanking to the right of the quarterback there in a shotgun. They're going to motion to the top. They leave this one. They're going to jet sweep to the right side. They're going to throw it. And they do get him as that was a trick pass. Raiders going to chase him down. Let's see if he can make that tackle. And he does get him out of bounds. But that was a trick play to start the game as they jet sweep it to the right. Raider comes up to stop that run, and they just dump it right over his head and get a big gain to the 20-yard line.
They're going fast here.
Yeah, they're already lining up. They might have had these plays. They got a little fullback to the right side. They're going to run it up the middle to number 22. We are there for the tackle, and Sammy Saldivar and Xavier Cruz. Yep.
Man, that first play, though, that's how you get momentum right there.
Yeah, that's killer. That's it's all right. At least Raider showed his speed there. He runs a 4.5. He showed his speed to catch up to him. And now they're kind of slowing down. But they are down to the 20-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
And 44 for Canyon. Isaiah Amaya, 6'1", 235-pound senior. He looks like a big guy.
Right now he's out. He's the inside receiver on the left side, but I think he was a fullback the play before.
Yeah, we got 22. The running back is Rudy Forrest, 5'10", 185-pound senior.
They had a referee timeout as the chains broke. The guy in front of the chains was pulling the guy behind the chains too fast, and they broke. So now we got a 2nd and 10, ball spotted on the 20-yard line of the Mustangs. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right, a running back next to the quarterback. There's going to be a bubble screen. Brody's going to try to get in there. Good play right there for, who was that? Tommy Evans.
Tommy Evans.
Yep.
And Sammy.
Yeah, Tommy and Sammy. You'll see that. That was textbook play by all of them right there. Brody goes around the outside shoulder of that receiver, so they're not going to get outside on him. Had to go in and force them back, and Sammy pursued really well. Sammy and Tommy pursued really well to get that tackle. Now they're 3rd and 10 on the 20. They got a 3-back formation, 2 fullbacks. Now they're going to motion out of there. They're going to be 3 receivers to the top side. Quarterback's under center now. Single back.
We don't got 3 guys up top, though.
They're going to sweep it to that side. Sammy's there to force it back in. And is that Tommy Evans again coming in?
So.
Nope, that's Rocky Stevens coming in and making that tackle. Great tackle as Sammy did his job, forced him in, and Rocky come from the safety position. And that looked a lot like Grant Fitzgerald and Jeff Fisher in the years past when they come and hit. That's what that safety position needs.
That looks really good right there.
So
we got 4th and 6.
Yeah, 4th and 6. Mustangs, after that big play, have held tight. They got 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the top. Running back, they're going to try to get us off sides, and they did, but we got back. So they didn't snap it. I think the coach is livid over there that he didn't snap it when he had us jump offside. So we did get back.
You got to move there. You got to move.
Yep, so.
Uh-oh.
They had to call timeout.
There you go.
Yeah, so the Mustangs defense, we got.
Yes,
Yeah, but we got back, and then their coach got livid, and they didn't have a backup plan.
They didn't have a play called.
Yeah, they didn't have a play called, so it would have still been 4th and 1. But right now we're going to look at a 4th and 6, ball spotted on about the 15.5-yard line is where it's at.
And I know Richter's going to tell that defense, hey guys, you know that's coming.
Yeah,
you know that hard count's coming. Don't jump off.
They actually got twice. Sammy and I think the inside guy, probably Palacios, jumped off sides. They got back, and then Pablo come to the outside. No, Sammy and Cruz and Palacios, and then Pablo came to the outside. So they had a couple opportunities to get that.
Now it puts them in a predicament at 4th and 6.
Yeah.
Because if you go to 4th and 1, you run that little maybe a run up the middle.
Yeah,
first down.
Especially with that big fullback you were talking about. They got 3 receivers coming to the left side. They got a tight end to the right side.
So we have the linebacker. Is he covering the slot or the inside receiver?
The inside, the linebacker, I believe. They're gonna motion.
Now they're swapping.
They're swapping. They're trying to find the best. I bet they're trying to find the best matchup. Yes. See what they go. The snap. He's gonna drop back for a pass. He throws a fade over towards Raider. Raider, good coverage. Good. Oh, and he doesn't catch it. No, he missed it. Good. He had a couple opportunities. Raider tipped it, and then he tipped it, and then Raider tipped it, and then they tipped it, and then it landed on a helmet, and then Rocky came and hit it and knocked it on the ground, or that might have been Tommy.
It looked like it was a circus. They were with the 3 balls at one time,
So I was like, did he catch it? Did he not catch it? But either way, if he would have caught that was perfect coverage by Raider, it would have been a lucky catch. Mm-hmm. So the Mustangs hold after that big play, give up that first down all the way down to the 20, and then they only allowed 4 yards after that. And Mustangs defense show up big right there.
Yeah, it looked great.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good to recover, right? You got exposed on that first play.
Yeah.
You came back, great coverage there.
Exactly.
Knocked the ball down, so good job.
Yep. You'll see, so you wonder, because they were looking for the best matchup there, and they thought they had it with Raider.
Yes.
You'll see maybe later if they switch that, and then, maybe try to isolate Brody on the other side if they know Raider can cover, so.
I didn't pay attention either. I don't know if he made that, double move or not.
No, it's just a full-on fade, yeah. Slot left, there's going to be a handoff up the middle to Bo Hudson. He tries to spin out, does not get nothing. He actually might lose about a half a yard, yeah. So
this judge on this side has him at the line of scrimmage. The other judge has him at the yard loss.
So Big 64, you called it. That's that Cavadrian. He's right there. He might not be the nose though. That number 50. Who's that number 50? Is that Garcia?
Yep, he's 250 pounds.
Yeah,
senior.
They're big. They're big right there. They have a 3-down lineman. There's going to be a sweep to Mendoza coming to the right side. He gets across the 20, falls about the 22. So that's a good gain right there as he gets a 7.
7. Good run, Jace.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be more of the point of attack is to attack maybe outside, right?
Yeah.
Instead of going that inside, man, there's a lot of big bodies in there. Right now.
They have those 3-down linemen. Their linebackers are about 2 yards off the line of scrimmage. There's a middle linebacker, 2 outside linebackers. 2 outside linebackers might be more like DNs. There's a slot left. There's going to be the same toss to the other side. Jake's going to cut it up across the 25. Gets down to the 30 for a first down. The Mustangs get down to the 30 for a first down.
8-yard gain, I think.
Yep. Jace Mendoza was the workhorse before he got a little banged up last game.
He had a good hold right there, man.
He did.
I think he went inside. He should have just kept outside just a little bit, and he might have been able to break a bigger run.
The Mustangs have gone back to that watch. The center goes straight to the ball. He uses the watch, and everybody else huddles up. There's going to be slot right. There's the counter to Jay Sean. See if he can get outside. He does. He cuts it up. He's going to get outside. He's across the 40. He's up to the 50 about. I think he's going to get pushed out just shy of the 50 to the 49. So that's going to be a 19-yard gain.
Good run right there. Yeah, I thought that was going to be clobbered up right there.
Yeah.
He got away, broke a tackle.
He did. 48, so it'll be 18 yards. They knocked him out of the bounds at 48. So Mustangs 2 yards shy of midfield. That counter wasn't there against early against Clint. That DN was holding well. It was there that time. We got slot left, T formation. There's going to be Jason Mendoza going to the left side. He gets hammered by their cornerback, number 20.
Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Aiden Martinez for Canyon.
And they brought in 71 for Canyon defense. That's Jace Forney. He's 6'1", 280
Man,
pounds.
they're all big boys.
They're big boys, yeah. I think they have some bigger ones sitting out there on the sideline.
Yeah, they do. They're big. Ethan Roberts has a task for him. We got slot left, wing to the right. There's that going to be a wide handoff to the right side, and we false start again. Man. That's that one where I don't think everybody's set before we actually go.
I don't know what needs to change, but that play will work. We just got to not say hut so fast, right?
You know, and I was watching the freshmen in JV, and they show maybe they're a little less experienced. They show a little bit more patience. They go up there, the quarterback kind of looks, make sure everybody's set, and then he goes. Yeah. Maybe the expectation's like a little higher on varsity.
Maybe it's eye candy for the ref, right? Like he sees, okay, he's checking to see if everybody's down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So here we go. We got 2nd and 15. Slot left, I formation. There's that toss to Jace. Big hole. He's across the 50. Good hit right there, and he gets the first down as he gets the 15 needed. As he leveled their safety right there, about 3 yards shy of the first down, and then he just ran right over them and gets it. So Jace Mendoza running hard.
If we can just defend that front line, that first 2 or 3 yards, if we get good blocks, you're gonna bust big runs like that.
Yep, you're right.
And then they have to expect their safeties and corners to make tackles.
Mustangs down to the 42-yard line, slot left. There's gonna be a wide handoff. No, he didn't fumble. We barely got the handoff there. That's to Bo. I think he was sitting at, no, that was to Jace. Is that Jace? Yeah, that was Jace. He was sitting at that 4-back. And that's that hard handoff for Colin to make. He has to take a good 4 yards to the left, and
it's going kind of into the line too.
Yeah, yes, you're right. But he did get 7 right there. So, yep, Jace Mendoza. Jace Mendoza, the early workhorse right now. Bo only 1 carry. Jay Sean 1 carry.
I like it, but let's spread it around and keep Jace fresh, man.
Yep. So slot left, T formation. There's Jace Mendoza again. And he's coming around the corner. He gets across the 34, first down to the 29-yard line. So it's going to be a 6-yard gain.
Good run. Come on, let's give it to Jay Sean. Let's see what can happen. Come to that wide side.
Yeah, right now they're on the left hash. They're going left to right, so they're on the hash near Canyon. That play that we got a false start on a minute ago might be coming up right here.
That would be nice. Or that one where he's kind of running towards the line of scrimmage and they toss it to him? That'd be a good one right here, too.
Let's see what we got. Man, Jace they're using him as a workhorse. He looked hunched over right there. They're slot right, T formation. There's going to be the counter to Jay Sean. He's going to try to get outside. He cuts it up, and he does. He gets across the 20. He just gets tripped up. He gets down to the 18. He gets down to the 18, so that's a
11-yard gain.
Yeah, 11-yard gain.
Good run. Somebody just barely grabbed his ankle.
Somebody's right around. Both of his runs, somebody's been at his ankles. He's able to kind of high step out of them.
Did you notice the difference there? Nobody's pulling from that side they're going to.
Yeah.
And it's
they're staying there blocking,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's slot left, T formation. There's Jace Mendoza with that inside toss. He gets stuffed right there, right at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Let's come to this wide side and see what that looks like.
Let's see. We still only have that the first play of the drive from Bo Hudson. Here we're 5:25 left in the first quarter, 0-0. Mustangs battling with Canyon Eagles.
Man, I swear 64 for Canyon Ford run off. Look, he had 2 figgies on the bottom of his leg.
He's
over here.
He's got
running off the field.
He's got a middle schooler for a leg, doesn't he? Slot left. They're off formation. There's that counter up the middle. That's like more of a trap play. He does fall forward for about 2.
And the line, they're opening some holes, but that's tight right there, right?
Yeah. And that's what you can get with this line. Their defensive line is big, but that's what you get with our quick ones. You can go get in their way before they can figure out what's going on.
Exactly.
What's that 70s? That big nose guard right?
Yeah, he's Grant Neely, 6'3", 265-pound senior.
Yeah. There's slot left, T formation. There's going to be that handoff up to Jace that's out wide. It always looks like he's fumbling, but he didn't, yeah. So it's going to be 4th down now. 4th down and about 3, maybe 4. Let's see.
Jace did like 2 there.
I think he got 2.
And we haven't seen that
4th and 4
play. We can see it right here.
Yeah, 4th and 4. We were watching our field goal kicker. It's Brody. He barely started kicking about 2 weeks ago. And when he gets a hold of it, he could probably make a good 30-yard field goal. But he's not as consistent yet. They're working.
That'll probably get better towards district, and into the playoffs.
Yeah. Here's going to be slot right, T formation. There's going to be a handoff to Jace coming around, and he doesn't get it as he gets stopped on the 11-yard line.
2 yards there.
So they drive down to the 20. We hold them to turnover on downs, and we drive down to their 11, and they hold us to a turnover on downs.
You know, I don't mind. You know, we're going to run the ball on 4th and 4, right? But give it to Jay Sean right there and see if we can pick up that first down.
Yeah.
Let's see some speed out there on the outside like we've been asking for. We ran that play one time and it was a false start. We didn't run it again.
Yeah, you're right. So the defense out on the field, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11. They're going to have 2 receivers to either side. They're going to quarterback draw, really. He's right up the middle. He gets across the 20. He's going to get taken down by Rocky Stevens down to the 18-yard line for what was that? Not the 18, 23-yard line. Sorry.
The way it looked too, the linebackers kind of went outside, and I don't know if that's because of coverage.
Yeah. So there's going to be there was 2 receivers to the bottom. Now they motion one to the top. They're going to drop back. They're going to try to get that wheel route. And they get him in the middle. A good pass to number 15. He catches it. He's got it. He's going around the 50. He's going around the 40. And we're going to make that tackle. It does Tommy Evans. So they ran 3 deep basically right there. And we had 2 guys covering deep. And they just found the open one and hit him.
Yeah, he just sat down. And right there, we got to have that score.
Yes, you're right.
In that possession, you know, take the momentum away. Now they got it.
They got 3 receivers to the left side now. Running back, they handed up right up the middle, and there's Sammy Saldivar. Sammy showing up today as he's already stuffed that hole twice. Somebody's helmet fell off. Is that Lane Thomas?
Yes,
that's Lane. So number 64
yeah,
coming in.
64, that would be
Isaac Ramirez?
Marquez,
Aiden.
59. Aiden Marquez, 5'9", 200-pound junior.
So now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Balls spotted on the Mustangs 32 as they both their drives they got big plays. 2 receivers to the left, 2 running backs on one on either side of the quarterback. They switch, so they're probably coming to the left side. I bet. Nope.
Oh,
yeah, they were supposed to. There goes Pablo make a chase, and they run him out. I think that was a miscommunication as the quarterback stuck his hand out to hand off, and the running backs just ran away.
And now he has to go to the sideline.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's parking the ear for, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. That
number
coach is
7.
number 7.
Jalen Keith.
He's
5'7", 157-pound junior. And they do a lot of different things, and I know they got a lot of formations they run out of too. So
they got 2 receivers to either side. Running back flanking the quarterback. He's going to motion out to the right side. They're going to run that same play. There's a fumble, and we get it. Who is that? Who falls on that? 65.
We just call her Isaac Ramirez.
Isaac Ramirez, the sophomore. That was it looked like a decent snap, but the quarterback just let it hit his face mask, and then it bounced on the ground, and Isaac Ramirez was there quick to get hit his hand, maybe a high snap, and fell on the ground, and Isaac Ramirez was down there to fall on it. So Mustangs take over. Mustangs defense holding strong. Number 70 calling somebody out there. I think they're a man short.
Oh, we got 71 in. That's that bigger kid, that Jace Forney, 280 pounds.
They got some big old boys.
He's the nose tackle right now.
They got slot right T formation in the backfield. There's going to be, that Bo? Man. Bo Hudson up the middle. Bo's going to, if he wants to get any yardage up the middle, he's going to, that number 70 showing some good sportsmanship, picking Bo up after he got crushed. But he did get one.
Yeah, Bo had approximately about 600 pounds just hit him.
Yeah, he did. So. It's going to be tough sledding running up the middle, like we saw some success last week.
Yeah, I think, like we said, hitting probably like the 4 to the 5 to the outside. Your 8 sweep, 9 sweep probably good. Or 7 sweep.
There's Jay Sean coming around the right side. He gets a 5-6. It looks like he's going to get 7 yards right there. They're going to mark him right down on the 45. So it's going to be a 3rd and 2.
And go to that wide side, man.
Yep.
That's where it seems to be working. Right there, it was a little more off towards the tackle.
Yeah. You called it earlier in the game where it's gonna be tough to run inside the tackles as they probably have 900 pounds right there in 3 people.
Yeah.
Slot left, I formation in the backfield. There's that toss gonna be outside. That's tough.
That's
Hernandez, he gets to the 50, and he's gonna get down to the 49 of Canyon.
6 yards.
That's gonna be a 6-yard gain.
He was really good last week.
And Bloss runs hard. We saw some glimpses of those in the scrimmages. He runs really hard. As I think they're giving Mendoza a break.
And he has some sneaky speed too.
Yes, yeah.
He's a little quicker than he looks.
There's gonna be hold on, let him line up. There's that.
Oh,
they did not line up.
No, they would have ended.
And is it offsides or they would have stopped it? Right?
No,
it's illegal formation.
No, it's a legal shift, I think. No, legal formation. Yeah. So what happened is the quarterback needs to slow down just a tad. We had 2 running backs come out and go to the wrong side. So then they needed to run to the other side, but the quarterback's already under center by the time they get over there. So there's really leaving you no margin for error.
I know it's supposed to be fast, but maybe you just go calling, hey, stay back and let everybody get set.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fast, but it's not supposed to go backwards. And when we go too fast, we're going backwards.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Does that make sense? So it's got to be. I think the old coach for UCLA, he used to say, play fast but not quick. You know, you can slow it down and be faster, if that makes sense. There's a handoff to Jay Sean.
For one.
If you run things smoother, it'll be faster.
They haven't given the ball only once.
Yeah, so now we're going to have a 2nd and 14.
Oh, I think we got a timeout. Mustangs here.
No, quarter.
Oh, the quarter?
That's the end of the quarter. Two possessions each. So we're going into the second quarter. Score 0-0 here in the Mustangs against Canyon Eagles. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KECTF on 105.5. And we're back as we're going into the second quarter. Mustangs tied 0-0 here. Fast first quarter. As we saw 2 possessions each. Canyon, their first play of the game, they get down to our 20. The Mustangs defense hold. And then the next possession, Mustangs drive all the way down to 11. They hold. And then they drive down to the 30. We hold. And then now we got the ball again. Jay Sean going up to the wide side. Tries to cut it up. Does not, as he only gets 2 there. So now we're going to be 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12, ball spotted on the 49-yard line. Might be too obvious for a passing down right here. As you're, if you want to try to trick them, probably not the play to trick them.
No.
They're going to stay back as we need 12.
That might have been the play before.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. We're taking a while back in the huddle. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. We got slot left, I formation. It's going to be that toss, but Blas Hernandez is going to get it. He's cutting it across the 50. He does get 2. So we're going to be back to the original line of scrimmage where it's going to be a 4th and 10. No win, so we are bringing out our punt team. As you know, our defenses look good, so let's see if we can pin them down. We can give up 2 big plays.
Yeah.
If we get rid of those 2 big plays that we've had, the Mustangs defenses look great.
They had no yards almost. I mean, it's like it's like they just start the engine and they sputter after that. You know, Canyon does.
Yeah.
I don't know why you held on a punt.
Yeah, I think I saw Raider huddle him up. So, see Jay Sean, the punter, the return man down there at the 15-yard line. He's gonna run it. He's gonna go. Let's see if he gets it. Brody's trying to get a block, and I think they got a hold. As he does get the first down, but we do see a flag over there as Jason Mendoza and Brody, the two receivers on the top side, were blocking their guys really well. Allowed them to get that first down. Let's see what that if it's a hold or
it's a hold.
It is.
Yeah.
I didn't see who it was against though.
I don't know. Let's see if we can.
That's when Brody told me that Jay Sean was the punter, I said that's an advantage.
Exactly.
It's an advantage, that we probably didn't take advantage of last year with Dalen and his athleticism being the punter. We didn't do it enough, but you got your star running back, the punter. You could do that at any point.
Yeah. And I guess with something like that, I mean, you get the ball on it again, right?
Yeah. Now it's a holding. It's going to give them a little bit more room to maybe pin them down. No damage done. Obviously, we would rather have had that first down.
Exactly, yes.
See, now they don't even have a return man down there because of that, for that reason. So now if he could just punt it, get a good bounce, and maybe we could pin them down inside the 20, the 10. See, here's the snap. Yeah, see, perfect punt right there. As it's going to go. It's going to drive. It's going to get down to the 15. Still going. Inside the 10. It's going to go all the way down to the 5. And just like we were talking about, his speed had them, we get that first down, but a holding. They pull up their return man. They're going to play a regular defense. And now just get it to roll.
Just kick it.
Yeah. Just like
that's a good punt.
Just like my putts on the golf course. Let it roll.
Let it roll.
Yeah.
It's a Texas wedge.
Yeah, Texas wedge.
Let's see if maybe this defense can create a turnover here close to the end zone.
Yeah.
Gets a good field position for the offense.
Just don't give up that big play as they've done twice today. So they got one receiver out way wide to the left side. Kenyon's now going from left to right. That's north to south. 10-15 left in the second quarter. They're going to motion another receiver out to the top side. They're going to sweep it. He's going to get it. See, there's Rocky right there. He gets ran over, but he stops him, and he makes the tackle for no gain as Rocky come up and laid a hit. He didn't make the tackle, but when you stop him like that, you allowed your linebackers to come up here and make the tackle.
Yeah, that was a 25 Trip Miller, 5'11", 160-pound sophomore.
He looks a little bit bigger
than the other backs.
I think that Trip Miller, Colton played him last year as a freshman. He said he's hard to tackle. I think he'll play quarterback every once in a while. So now they got 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. They're going to hand it off. Nope. Fumble in the end zone. They're going to try to get rid of it. We're going to get a pick. Raiders going to get a pick 6. Yes, as he fumbled, he gets up and throws it. Raider gets himself a pick 6. That was a busted play, and Raider takes advantage of it as they could because if he gets tackled, it's a safety. So he just tried to get rid of it, and then and Raider saw it the whole way, and I saw it too. I said, we're about to get a pick and a pick 6, and he did. As Raider takes advantage of a busted play, and the Mustangs go up 6-0 here with 9:36 left in the second quarter, getting ready to go for 2.
Good ball skills right there, man.
Yes.
He came up, high pointed it, took
He did.
And that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
About getting a turnover.
Yeah, you did. You're right. And he had to cut in front of the run. If their receiver runs back to the ball, he gets it. You know what I mean? But he waited for it, and Raider went and attacked the ball and did it perfect. So there's going to be a handoff to Blas Hernandez. He's going to get in for the 2-point conversion. So the Mustangs now go up 8-0 with 9:36 left in the second quarter. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. And we're back as the Mustangs just scored on a pick six by Raider Harvey on a busted play. The ball, the center quarterback shotgun snap's been kind of messy.
It seems like he's snapping it pretty hard. I mean, he's throwing it back there.
It looks like it's there for the quarterback to catch. There's a high kick. They're going to catch it right there at the 30. He drops it, and he's going to pick it up. He gets hit as soon as he does, and he's going to run around the top. Good tackle right there for number 17. Is that Adrian Miller?
That is. Yes, sir. Adrian Miller.
Adrian Miller, the junior.
Yeah, good tackle, man, because if he don't tackle him, that's probably a big return.
Yeah, you're right. He got hit as soon as he picked it up, and then he starts running around the left side, and Adrian's the only one there.
Do I see the T kid running out? It's old Jace. Is that Jace?
J-Rod?
J-Rod.
Is that him?
Yeah, I think that's him, isn't it?
J-Rod. I don't know where you're looking at.
Right here, look right by the water jug.
Oh, yeah, that's him.
That's J-Rod.
Yeah. Coach Rod, one of the great middle school coaches. We have a good middle school staff.
Yes, very good.
They start their games next week.
Yes, sir. Next Thursday in Greenwood.
Yep, so they got 3 back. I imagine they're going to motion out of it. No, 3 back. They're going to run power football, try to get up the middle. And Sammy Saldivar, is that Sammy? Again, yes.
Yep,
Sammy's having, he's showing up. I think he's already reached his tackle threshold that he hit last week.
What do you think? What would you call that? Diamond? I mean, you got.
It's almost like an inverted bone, but with out of a shotgun formation. So now they have 2 receivers to the right side, 2 receivers to the top side, a receiver flanking the quarterback to his left. He's going to go to his right now. As they're
Trick Miller.
Yeah, they're going to fake the handoff. There's a sack right there by who is that?
54.
54. Is that Pablo?
54. That's Leslie Hood.
Leslie Hood, the young sophomore.
Yes.
Young sophomore in there playing with Sammy Saldivar.
The quarterback seems a little rattled now. I guess that's Bronx Hacker.
Yeah.
He's 6'2". He's a junior.
So now we got a 3rd and 17 here with 8:20 left in the second quarter. Mustangs leading 8-0. Big 44 is on the inside receiver on the top side. They got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. They're going to motion one of the ones to the right to the left. So now they got 3 to the left. They're going to snap the ball. He's looking deep. He's going to throw it. Let's see.
Oh,
good coverage right there by Tommy Evans, right?
Tommy Evans almost has a pick.
Yeah, almost had himself an interception. So now it's going to be 4th and 17. They're bringing on their punt team. And the Mustangs defense looking really good today.
Looking really good. Yes, they are. I thought that was going to open up there. I didn't know if he's going to get over far enough to get that wheel route, to cover that wheel route.
So punt, Rocky Stevens. Always fun to watch. Going to be and is that Tommy?
Yeah,
Tommy, Rocky and Tommy.
I like Rocky being back there.
You should see Tommy run the ball. Yeah, I've been watching him run the ball since he was 8. They're going to snap. Good high punt. It's going to go to Tommy. He fair catches it and gets it right there at the, where's that, the 44?
Yep.
Mustangs going to take over at the 44. So the Mustangs defense gets the touchdown so far. The offense hasn't looked terrible as we had a good first drive. Get down to the 11-yard line, got stuffed, turnover on downs. Now let's see if we can get something else going again. As we got stopped on 4th down, I believe, the last time. Both times, really. Yes.
Yeah, let's try to punch one in. Give them a little confidence, and get that ball rolling.
Yes.
Yeah, those bracelets. I see the center looking at it. That'd be cool to see what that looks like on there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it just comes up in text or. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. It's gonna be slot left. There's Jay Sean. He's gonna go to the top side. He's gonna try to cut outside. He cuts it up, gets across the 50, and he's still going. Now he's gonna go to 40. Great run right there for Jay Sean as he starts about 9 yards down. He got himself there 6, all the way down to, where did they mark him down at? 6, 10, 18 yards.
18-yard run for Jay Sean.
About the 10, when he was about 10 yards down the line, down the field, he started getting hit, did a couple spins. He looked good.
He looked real good.
Colby broke his thumb. He's out for the game.
So we got, there's Jace Mendoza going to go to the top side, gets swallowed up by
Number 70.
Number 70, yes. For about a half-a-yard gain.
Grant Neely again for Canyon.
Kobe Glass, we just heard, is dealing with a thumb injury.
That's not good.
Yeah, he's our starting D tackle.
Yeah, out for the game.
Out for the game, it sounds
Our
like.
sideline reporter saying they out for the game. We'll see if that's comes to fruition. I don't trust his sources.
We'll see if we can get better inside
His
details
mom
there.
just told us.
There's a slot left. For me, there's a trap play that Jay Sean gets hit.
Look at that.
Man, he's
Wow.
running hard.
You got 9.
9 yards right there.
I mean, that was blown up from the get-go, from the handoff, and he just kind of kept his feet moving and got 9.
So it's going to be 3rd and 1. .636 left in the second quarter. Mustangs leading 8-0. We got slot left, T formation. It's going to be quarterback sneak.
I was about to call that, but I
Yeah.
was like, I don't. Oh, look at who's that? Got
Ethan
the
Roberts.
helmet ripped off. Look at that.
Yep.
Ethan Roberts.
Ethan Roberts, number
Roberts.
66.
They gave Colin the first down. What they
They
gave him?
did.
They gave him
Oh.
3 yards there.
Keep an eye on that as the center has to come out. That is Ethan, right? 66.
Yes.
Yeah, the center has to come out. So a good call for the coaches right there to call timeout because when you have a new center, especially in
Yes.
offense we had, you're asking for disaster. So timeout for the Andrews Mustangs here with 6:20 left in the second quarter. We're gonna go back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACT FM 105.5.
There's my family.
And we're back here as the Mustangs come out of a timeout. They call timeout so you can keep your center in there. When his helmet comes off, you got to come off for one play unless you call timeout. So now we got slot right. Jay Sean's coming to the motion. There's that wide, and we didn't get the handoff, so Colin's going to run it. Good block for Jay Sean. Going to give him at least a yard.
Oh,
Ooh, there's a late
man.
hit. Is that not a late hit?
Not a late hit. Dude.
Surely. Either way, he got out of bounds after a good 3-yard gain. I think that handoff was supposed to go to Jay Sean, but Jay Sean was out in front of Colin. He said, you know what, I'll just keep it.
I just keep it.
Yeah.
I'll try to get us a couple yards.
They had a hold of him, and Coach Harvey's trying to figure it out right now. They had a hold of him as he goes out of bounds, but they not a late hit, but they finished that tackle well out of bounds.
All the way out to the advertisement
Yeah.
signs.
Yep, you're right. Copart almost got taken over.
Yeah.
2nd and 7. There's going to be the handoff up the middle to Bo Hudson.
And they're trying to give Bo some yards
Yeah.
here, but it's real tough there in the middle. I guess with that rush right there, Bo got back to 0 yards.
Yeah, he's probably more of a just to keep him honest kind of guy
Yeah.
right now. So now we got a 3rd and 5. Ball's on the 21-yard line. Mustangs driving. We got 5:45 left in the second quarter. Mustangs got to finish this drive. See if we can go up 2 scores. It's going to be a handoff to Jay Sean. Right there in the counter. Good spin move right there for Jay Sean as he gets the first down. Gets down to the 15. So it's going to be a 6-yard gain.
He took a helmet to the knee.
Did he?
He's grabbing his knee a little bit. Got 6 yards there.
It looks like he's going to be okay. Maybe they're going to take him on. Yeah, 6 yards there. He's trying to walk it off.
Man, he's spinning. He's doing everything he can to get those yards.
Yeah, he's showing every move he can just because he's running in traffic. Rarely does he get the ball where he's not running in traffic, right?
Yes.
There's going to be the handoff to Jace Mendoza. Hits
he
a
hits
wall.
the wall.
Yeah, he does. And they pick him up. Ooh, those
Man,
are
I'm really not
those are
understanding.
penalties.
Yeah, I don't
like,
get that.
like they had him picked up, whistle blows, and then they, I don't want to say body slam, but it looks kind of like that, where they're on his shoulder and then the whistle blows and then they're finishing it,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Man, going back to Jay Sean, too, for you to be running, I would say full speed, to be able to spin
Yeah.
and still run the same pace, You gotta be pretty talented.
Yeah, he's showing some quick feet. 2nd and 9. Slot left. There's gonna be Colin gonna run it. He's gonna lower his shoulder. Oh, he's still up.
Yeah.
There, he gets nothing, I don't think, as that ball was already on the 14, so he might have got 1 yard.
Yeah, number 7 ends up with the ball. Number 7 for Canyon.
Yeah, but I think, kind of like I was saying, they hold him up, so the play's pretty much over. Forward progress. So now it's going to be a 3rd and 8. I'm not sure if that was designed. We don't have a lot of designed quarterback runs.
Yeah.
That one looked designed. The one that before that didn't. The one that he had previously.
I kind of feel like they were trying to move the ball to that hash.
Yeah, maybe setting something up. There it is right here. They were setting that up. Nope. Yep, they were. Good play right there.
I like it.
As they set up that outside where Jay Sean comes into motion and we fake it to him running to the outside to the wide side, and then they handed it off to Bo up the middle. And that was the most room Bo's had. And now we're going to have a 4th and 3. As that was a 5-yard gain, I think.
Yes, yeah, it was 5 yards. Yeah, that's the most room he's had all day.
Yeah, so let's see what do we got here. Maybe that toss to Mendoza out of the I formation.
Man, I kind of feel like you go Jay Sean.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, to see now, maybe the bracelets.
The center's still looking. Maybe just.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he might not have done nothing. They're looking at Gio like, why didn't you do this? Just looking at body language down there by Coach Harvey. They're gonna have to call a timeout. Yep, and there it is. So the Mustangs call timeout here with 3:07. Going to be facing a 4th and 3 when we come back. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACT 105.5. And we're back as we're coming out of timeout here with 3:07 left in the second quarter. Mustangs leading 8-0 driving. But we have a 4th and 3 right now. On the ball's on the 8-yard line. Mustangs trying to keep this drive going. Slot left, I formation in the backfield. There's that toss that we were talking about to Jason Mendoza. Gets hit in the backfield and he gets taken down as they do hold us right there. So the Mustangs defense coming out to the field as they hold us again. That's the 3rd time the Canyons defense has held us on a 4th down.
Man, it's just we're moving the ball.
We're
moving.
Yeah.
We just got to finish the drive. I feel like I think we've talked about it like that. I know they have like a swingman reverse.
Yes.
Yeah. Like that's something that you gotta get a score there.
On 4th and 3, something maybe they hadn't seen yet.
Yes.
But that play they called, and I said it right before the break, that maybe that toss to Jace, it's been working. Yeah. So now they got 3 receivers to the left side there. The ball's spotted on the left. Is this number 10?
We got Reese Baca.
Is he the sophomore?
Yeah, 6 foot, 185-pound sophomore.
So they're gonna a wide receiver screen down here on the bottom side, and he's gonna get loose. He's going, and he's past everybody, and he's gone. There's a one play right there for a 89-yard touchdown. As they motioned, they had 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right, and then they motioned that running back out to the right side, and then they ran that wide receiver screen, and just like that, it is 8-6.
Yeah. Here in the coaches next door, they're about to go in the doubles and go for 2 tied up.
Yep. That was once Raider he got a hand on him, wasn't able to hold him, and Sammy didn't get over there fast enough. And once Sammy wasn't there, it was game over. Quarterback under center, he's gonna toss it to the right side. Gonna try to get around. We there to hold him, and he gets in as we did
Man, you got Sammy there. You got Pablo there.
That was tough running right there for that kid right there. So 2:48 left here in the half, and we're tied 8-8.
8-8. Yeah, that was Rudy Flores on that run.
So 8-8. 2:48 left in the half, and we'll go back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF on 105.5. And we're back as Canyon's about ready to kick off. 2:48 left in the half. Tied 8-8 as we just gave up an 89-yard screen pass for a touchdown. Mustangs set to receive. This is their first kickoff, right? So high kickoff to the right side. Raiders going to let it go out of bounds, and does it? Yes, good. Good play right there. If it would have bounced back, had a little backspin, we would have been in trouble.
Yeah, in trouble right there.
He didn't, maybe be a little bit more cautious right there.
But yeah, be a little closer to that.
Yeah, it worked out our way. So the Mustangs offense coming out to the field on the 30.
Yeah, and best case scenario right here, maybe you double dip, right? Because we get the ball at half.
Yes, yeah, you're right. So if we can go get we can go get a touchdown. I would come out and pass this first play.
Yeah. Seize. And it's probably going to be open, right?
Yes. Assuming maybe we can get them undisciplined on this play right here. First downs typically, maybe if you get some yardage, maybe 4 or 5 yards, then maybe second down would be a good pass play opportunity. See what they got dialed up as we're tied 8-8 here with Canyon Eagles. Slot left, T formation. They're gonna run it right there. Blas Hernandez, he cuts it up. He gets himself. He's gonna get 4.
4, yeah.
And that's what I was talking about. Now we're still in kind of a passing situation where we're in front of the chains. They're gonna expect to run with the offense we run. We haven't thrown a pass yet, so let's see what we can do.
Yeah, you don't want to have to get in those obvious passes.
Yeah, 3rd and 12, 2nd and 14 or something like that. Then you got to pass, but most teams pass.
Yeah.
But you don't want to get in that obvious one where they're going to stay disciplined. They want them to come up.
Of course, if we were spread, it'd be a different.
Yeah, you're right. Slot right, single back in the backfield. There's going to hand off to Bo. He's going to cut it up. Great run right there. He finally got himself a little bit of room as he gets down to the 47.
He was at the
That's 13-yard line.
13 yards.
13 yards. So the Mustangs getting a first down. Clock stops 2:04. Keeps going until after 2 minutes, I believe. So 2:01. That's the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Yeah, that's something new with high school this year.
2-minute warning.
I told Brody, I was like, I remember the 2-minute warning. He's like, we were up so much. they got the running clock. So 2-minute warning here at the half. Here in the first half, Mustangs leading 8-8, and we'll go back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5.
Oh, good run.
Yep, and we're back as the Mustangs get that 1st and 10 run. good 8 yards right there for Jay Sean. Little trap play. That trap play we hadn't seen a lot this year, or we didn't see it at all. I don't think last week. It's a good, Jay Sean is on a counter, but he runs more up the middle. Mm-hmm. So 2nd and 2. Pass play right here maybe. There's the toss to Bloss. He's going to try to get around the corner, and he's still running hard as he gets one. Maybe he got the first down. He does. He gets the first down as they're stopping the clock. So 1:28 left here in the half. Mustangs lead tied 8-8. They're going to just down the ball right there. So 1:25. Now we're going to have a 2nd and 10. Yeah, the Canyon coaches, we can hear them on the other side of this wall. They didn't believe that was a first down. And I think that Canyon coach over there is thinking, no, it wasn't, but you already counted it. So
yeah, it's already fake.
We've already ran a play.
Yeah.
Now just give us time to set a play up. So the Mustangs in a huddle. Ball's going to be on the 43-yard line.
The play clock's still going, though, so we might need to reset that. They're going to be...
Yeah, I think they will.
Hey, reset.
Yeah.
Reset. That was not 3rd and 1. The coaches next door are saying it was 3rd and 1. No, it was first down.
Yeah.
That's why they stopped it.
They're still screaming over there. They're not happy, but the Mustangs got a first down, or now they're going to have a 2nd and 10. Ball spot on the 43-yard line. Looks like we're going now. 1:25 left in the half. There's going to be a slot right, wing formation. Jay Sean, there's the pass right there. Do we have it open? We do.
Yes,
good.
We do.
That's Luna. He's going to catch it right there. As we get 8, maybe 9. I think we get 9. Mustangs got to hurry. As now it's 3rd and 1. 1:10 left. You don't have time to just snap it. Oh no. You don't want to do that. They called a timeout. We used our timeout before you did that. They were down in the ball. You don't want to do that on 3rd down because then you're going to leave yourself with a 4th down situation.
4th and 1.
Good heads up timeout right there for Coach Harvey as the Mustangs get his timeout with 1:06 left in the half. And good pass. I think we had the deep corner route as well, but Colin had to get around that DN. And so a little late, they recovered. He wasn't open when he finally got around it. But hit Luna, our tight end. Julian Luna, I believe is his name, number 18.
Yep, Julian Luna.
His first catch of the year. He's tall.
He's a big kid.
Yeah, well, how tall is
he? He is
18.
6'3", 235 pounds.
Yes.
And he's a big target.
So here we come out of the timeout. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 1. Got to get first down here. Clock will stop with when the chains move.
So we need to have 2 plays called there essentially.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Because if we run up the middle and we don't get it, we need to line up, run the next play. You're right. So I imagine they have 2 plays. Well, they're calling the play. The center's getting that play on his watch right now. So here we come to the line of scrimmage. Jay Sean in the 4-back hole. He's going to get it as he gets the first down. He gets across the 30. Now he's going to fall forward to the 27. 28. He's going to be on the 28, so the 6-yard gain. Yep.
Oh, that's 15.
They're pushing down there because they won't get off the ball. Let's go, ref.
That should be a delay game.
Yeah, that should be a delay game on the defense. So
not a 15-yard penalty.
Good sportsmanship or good leadership right there for Colin Kelly as he saw that they were doing that. Look at that. Colin Kelly, the young sophomore. I love what I'm seeing from him, and he's not talking trash, but he took leadership right there as they were laying on the ball, knowing we were trying to get up, and he went and got him off the ball.
Yeah.
Said, "Hey, we're trying to do something."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then on that down ball, we just snapped the ball. That same nose guard comes and hits our center, knowing we're going to do that. And Colin ain't having it. I like what I see from Colin. Young sophomore. He's when you do that and you show leadership, the rest of the team's going to look at you.
Yeah, they'll rally around you.
So here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Oh, no, there you go. What is going on? Why did we down it again? I'm confused on what's going on right here.
Something happened here. What happened? That would make it 3rd down.
Well, I don't. For some reason, they didn't count the first one. I think the referee had to stop for the delay of the game, right?
Yes.
So
yeah.
So it's going to be now. It's going to be
So now
second
it's
and 10.
down.
It's going to be second and 10. 42 seconds left. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line.
Man, play clock. We got to get it rolling, guys.
Yeah.
We got to get it rolling.
Yeah. Here we go. Slot right, T formation. There's going to be that counter to Jay Sean. He almost missed the huddle handoff. There you go. Great run by Jay Sean if he's still going to the 20. And he gets
About 8?
Yeah. He got 8. But we got to go as the clock's at 27, 26. Third down and about 2. Canyon called timeout, so we didn't have to down the ball right there, which Canyon just helped us out right there. So 23 seconds left. Canyon calls timeout. The play's going to be 3rd and 2.
Did they run a lineman in and run one off?
I'm not sure.
Why would you do that?
Yeah. So Canyon called a timeout as they helped us out. We were going to clock it. We were going to clock the ball and we were going to have a 4th and 2. But now we have a 3rd and 2. Ball spotted on the 20-yard line. Great run by Jay Sean as he didn't really clear that. He didn't get the handoff.
No.
He kind of basically had to stop, regroup with that handoff, and then he ran around the left side, got himself 8 yards.
Yeah, that was a great run. And he's able to kick it into high gear really quick. I'm gonna try to add up his first half stats right here.
So we're coming out of Canyon's timeout right here. 23 seconds left in the half. Mustangs in a tie ball game, 8-8 with Canyon Eagles. See what we got. Maybe a pass right here. I wouldn't mind a pass right here. 3rd and 2. You got another play if it's an incomplete pass. Maybe you can get the touchdown or at least get down, inside the 10 with the pass. They might be expecting something. See what we got. See what the coach is dialing up. Coach Brinks, the offensive coordinator.
I got Jay Sean currently at 12 rushes for 96 yards.
96 yards.
Unofficial.
Yeah, unofficial. We count slow, so we miss yards.
We do miss a couple here and there.
Here's going to be slot left or slot right, T formation. There is the pass. This is the question mark. He's going to throw it to Jace. Let's see if he can get it. He's going to get outside on them. Does he get the first down? Oh, let's see. Nope, he does not get the first down. We got to go. We got 11, 10, 9. Why are they calling and stopping the clock? This referee's stopping the clock down here. He called the first down.
First down.
He's calling the first down.
That's turnover.
So no, this referee down here called it a first down. So with 9 seconds left, he's calling it a first down.
Maybe.
So this referee he's the one that. So look, the referee on our sideline with the H on the back. He's seeing all the way across the field, and he can see all the way to the sticks. The guys over there are looking away from the sticks. So he is the one that would call first down. So now we're at 3rd and let's see what they're calling right here.
This should be 2nd down.
Yeah, second down. Yeah, 2nd down now. Yes.
We got 9 seconds left before halftime.
Yeah. So this referee's the only one calling first down. Everybody else was letting it run. You know what I mean? So 9 seconds left. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 18-yard line.
Man, we got to do a quick play here. You got to bounce.
There's Jay Sean in motion. See if we got a touchdown. Oh.
Hey,
we got incomplete, so 3 seconds left.
Get your field goal kicker out there.
Let's see what he can do. You know, why not?
If
He's
not,
got the leg.
Yeah, if not, you're going in tight.
Yeah, they're not going to kick a field goal here.
That's a good play call.
Yeah.
Pass was kind of high.
Yeah.
But
he had to get it over a linebacker. Mm-hmm. He rolled out to the left side, threw it to Jason Mendoza. Had to get over a linebacker. Couldn't get over a linebacker. And then it went over his head, and we're lucky it wasn't intercepted right there. So now we're at a 3rd and 10. Canyon coaches are not happy over there as we got slot left, T formation. There's going to be another pass. See what we got. Jay Sean right there. The touchdown for Jay Sean. And Colin Kelly throwing a perfect pass as he gets the touchdown in the end zone.
Flag on the play, but I'm pretty sure
it's going to be pass interference. Let's see what they call.
How far was that? That was an 18-yard pass?
18-yard touchdown. Yep, there you go. Mustangs get a touchdown as Colin Kelly throws a touchdown pass to Jay Sean. Drops it right in the bucket. Jay Sean with a great catch. It was good coverage, just not good enough.
Not good enough.
Yep.
No. You know, and Colin did that last week where he dropped a few right in the bucket.
Yes.
I mean, good quarterback there.
And that was the last play of the half. Now we're at that's the end of the half. We're gonna go for 2 right here to see if we can get it up. But we're up 14-8.
Hey, best case scenario, double dip.
Yeah, double dip. Yeah, so now we're gonna get the ball coming in the third quarter. Great throw right there for Colin. Good catch for Jay Sean. See some Blas Hernandez right. Jace Mendoza getting in there for 16. So Mustangs are gonna go into the halftime leading 16-8 as they get a touchdown right there on the last play. Great throw for for Colin Kelly. And really that drive right there, I'm gonna look at Colin Kelly's career. And that he grew up right there. Not only on the, he ran the ball. He showed some leadership as he showed some fire. And when you're in a huddle, everybody's looking at one kid, right?
Yeah,
and it's the quarterback. And if he's showing fire, everybody else is gonna have that fire. And then he goes and delivers on the throw and a perfect pass. He threw a couple of good passes. One to Julian Luna.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The other one he got a little over Jason Mendoza. But then that one was a dime right there.
Hey, but does that show Coach Hardy, hey, maybe we could throw a little bit more than we usually do?
And what that means is, they knew we were throwing.
Yeah.
They knew we were throwing. We were coming out. We were still in the same formations. They knew we were throwing, and we were still throwing, and we were able to execute. So
yeah, give them a little confidence in doing that, right?
Yeah, you're right. So the Mustangs leading 16-8. Look, we're gonna get the ball going in the third quarter. So we're gonna go to the station. You're gonna listen to a little bit of country music, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes. So you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF on 105.5. And we're back here with about 6 minutes left of halftime. The Mustangs leading 16-8 as we scored on the last play of the half on a perfect pass from Colin Kelly to Jay Sean. I think it was about 18 yards.
18 yards, yes, sir, to the north end zone.
Yeah, and that's really, we ran about 4 or 5 pass plays in a row.
Yes.
And they were all different plays.
Mm-hmm. They were.
It wasn't all the same play.
We have them. They're in there.
So we ran 5 different pass plays. I'll say 4 different pass plays in a row. And that was more than different pass plays I saw all in the last 2 years.
Exactly, yes.
So they do have them, and they execute them.
Yeah, maybe that's confidence, for the rest of this season to say, hey, we got a quarterback dropping the bucket. Let's try to throw it out there a little bit more.
Yeah, you're right. So the Mustangs want to give you an update on the volleyball team. Went up to Friendship and beat them in 5 sets.
Awesome.
Yeah, so beat a 6A power sets, and we beat them in I think in an Abilene tournament, one of those tournaments over there. We beat them, and you could say maybe a fluke or whatever. And then we come out and we went to their house and beat them. So our volleyball team is rolling.
I bet that makes them real mad.
Yeah, you're right. So couple scores. The Canyon Randall Raiders are playing the Monahans Lobos, beating them 30-0. Monahans is losing 30-0.
Wow.
Lubbock Estacado playing Hereford. That's a tight one at half, 14-13.
Ooh, good game.
Yesterday here in Andrews, Canyon West Plains played Clint Horizon, won 58-0. In our district, San Angelo Lakeview beating Snyder Tigers 28-6. And San Angelo came out and beat Fort Stockton last week.
Wow.
So San Angelo's improved. I think they got themselves a good quarterback.
Was there some changes coaching wise, you think?
I don't know. I think that quarterback might be a freshman or a sophomore, stepping up first year, and I think they got some talent.
Got a baller.
Yeah, they might be battling for second place. Hopefully, we get first place in our district, but it's not going to be an easy cakewalk anymore with them. Pecos Eagles losing to Levelland Lobos, 28-7. Big Spring Steers playing the Lubbock Westerners. Big Spring winning 20-6. Let's see. Those are our districts, so those are some scores going on. Mustangs out there warming up. The Canyon Eagles out there warming up. So about 3:45 left. Jay Sean's our leading rusher right now and catcher, I believe.
Yeah, he has 96 yards rushing with 12 rushes. And, I guess you could say he's our leading receiver, too, with 18 yards.
Yeah, 18 yards with a touchdown. Raider Harvey has our other touchdown on a pick 6 that, they had just taken over on downs on, I think, the 11-yard line or so.
Yep.
They had just taken over. The first snap, you had mentioned it. Maybe we can get a turnover and give the offense a short field. And we did better. We one-upped you on that one. And a missed snap, he picked it up and just tried to throw it out because he was about to get a safety.
Yes.
So he tried to avoid the safety, throw it out there, and Raider read that ball perfect, picks it off, and runs it in for a touchdown for our first score of the game. So
yeah, got us started there.
Yeah, got us started. So Mustangs getting ready. They're warming up. The band's out there doing as they line up on either side of the tunnel, and they'll be playing Cap Rock as they run out. And the Canyon Eagles coming, getting warmed up. So
I was going to say, too, the tape right now for offense, for Canyon, you have 3 explosive plays, right? You got the 2 that get them down the field, and then you got the big one, that receiver screen that got them the 89-yard touchdown. So the defense has been playing really good, just those few explosive plays that we need to shut down this half.
Yeah, you're right. A couple other scores, Midland Greenwood, who we play next week, beating Sweetwater at half, 19-8. Seminole Indians playing Shallow Water, winning 21-7 right now at halftime.
21-7.
Yep. So we're going to go back to the station. When we come back, we'll be ready for the second half. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACT-FM 105.5. And we're back as the Mustangs just ran out of the tunnel, getting ready for the second half kickoff. Some other scores from the area. Yesterday, Odessa Permian beat El Paso Eastlake 27-12. Midland Legacy's losing to Euless Trinity 14-3 at halftime. This score right here kind of gets me thinking I'm doing baseball. Midland High Bulldogs are leading the El Paso Pebble Hills 5-3.
5-3.
Yeah, that's a baseball score right
That
there.
is, yeah.
One of our opponents coming up, Wichita Falls Memorial, playing Friendship Tigers, trailing 14-19. So a close game with the Friendship.
14-19. Wow.
Wichita Falls going to be a challenge in a couple of weeks.
We saw them last year. They have some talent.
I think right now their quarterback is college caliber, if I'm not mistaken, this year. Yeah. So
last year was a running back.
Their running back last year, yes. So.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. But hey, they're coming to Andrews. They got to take that long drive down.
Yeah, they do. And I know my good friend LT Williams hit a cow on the way home.
Oh yeah,
he had a cow on the way home. So we were all hauling butt trying to get home, and I almost hit the cow, and then I see a truck pulled over, and it was him. He hit that cow. So.
I didn't think there was hogs down.
There was hogs.
176.
There's the kickoff. We fumbled it. Cruz. I think that that wasn't Cruz. Let's see who was that. We do fall on it, I believe.
Yep,
that was Cruz.
Cruz.
Cruz usually wearing white sleeves, but Mustangs take over as that was the kickoff for the second half. Mustangs are going to take over on the 40-yard line.
Hey, that's what I said about Dak last night, man. He was always wearing 2 sleeves, came out with 1.
Yeah, you're right. And he looked good.
He was a changed man.
He looked too bad. I was a little disappointed about those Cowboys.
Maybe see if he can learn how to
hold on to the ball.
Hold on to the ball, yeah, or catch it.
Yep. So Mustang's going to have a 1st and 10. We're going from left to right. That's north to south. On the 40-yard line, center was in the huddle that time. We got slot left, single back. There's going to be a handoff to ball right up the middle. He does break a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Fights for the good 3. He does get 3.
Bo Hudson. Fight.
Yeah.
He had to fight to get those.
Bo's not he's not the biggest running back. Jason Mendoza limping off.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell you the folks with Cowboys fans.
Yeah, we are. Jason Bo's not the biggest guy, and he's running into the biggest guys. So he's showing some strength right there.
Yeah, he sure is. Looks like Jace might be bothering.
It was his ankle. It was his ankle last week, and that might be what's bugging him. But slot left, T formation. There's going to be the handoff to Jay Sean coming around the bottom side. He's going to cut it up. He gets across the 50, cuts it in. He gets across the 45. Yeah, great run right there for Jay Sean as he gets himself. That's 7 plus 7, so that's 14, 15 yards because he got down to the 42 or the 47.
That's good vision.
42, sorry. Yeah, that was great vision. He cuts it in really well. And it's not easy because when he gets the ball, he's not going north and south like you want to be. He's going east and west, and he has to plant that one foot, the far foot, and then cut up, and then he's starting to. There's going to be
same formation.
There's going to be Blas Hernandez coming around, big 50. Gets past 53 right there. Who's 53 for the Mustangs?
53 is Ezekiel Gamboa.
He's got it. That's our first time to mention him. So he's held 50 pretty good, but that 150 got the best of him.
That was a loss of 3.
Yeah, loss of 3. Yes. So it's going to be a 2nd and 13. Mustangs leading 16-8.
I feel like too, if you're pulling there and you're having to catch that guy as you pull,
yes,
that's a tough block.
Yeah, it really is.
That's more like you just go down and cut somebody,
Here we go. Slot right, or this kind of offset formation. There's that trap play right there for Jay-Sean. Did not get anywhere. Got 2 yards. Number 22 for the Canyon Eagles. That's Rudy Flores who makes the play.
That's the running back.
Yep. They play. Some of their kids, I think, of number 70 might play both ways.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're going to have a 3rd and 12. Ball spotted on 44 and plus territory. Slot left, T formation. There's going to be the handoff to Jay Sean. Number 9 comes right around. Number 9 shoots the gap, and he gets Jay Sean. Jay Sean did get past him, but the rest of the Eagles were there to make the tackle. So now it's going to be a 4th and ball spot on the 49. It's going to be a 4th and 17.
Loss of 5.
Yeah, loss of 5 right there. As that number 9 just blitzed, and we weren't able to pick him up. So with punt teams coming to the field, Mustang defense showing some. Other than that, we've given them 3 big plays.
Yes.
2 of them we were able to catch them and then hold them on turnover on downs, and the other one they scored. Other than those 3 big plays, the Mustangs defense have been locked down. Here's our punt.
They got somebody back there this time.
Yeah, there's a 12 men on the field, maybe delay of game. Delay of game for the Mustangs.
Yep, delay of game. That might give old Jay Sean a little breather, man. He looked like he got hit hard that time.
He did. As soon as he was getting that ball handed off to him, he got hit. So Jay Sean, the ball's going to be spotted now on the 46-yard line of our own. Jay Sean standing about the 35 to punt. The returner's over there on the 20. I would see if he can angle it. Good punt.
Oh, man.
Great punt. He's going to fair catch it at the 10. Yes,
Good
great punt by Jay Sean as he gets it all the way to the 10 and we didn't allow a return. So 8:26 left here in the third quarter. Mustangs are leading 16-8, and here comes our defense. See if they can keep making plays. Defense look good. Raider getting the interception. Sammy clogging up the middle. They hadn't really had as much success up the middle as like Clinton did early in the game.
Yeah, it looks like we have Adrian
Miller's in there. Yeah, in there for Brody. So we got, let's see, there's 3 running backs off to the left side, like a power I formation to the quarterback. Now they move to the right side. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Number 22's got that ball, and let's see who is that made that tackle. Cruz?
I think that was Cruz. Barker was Beckett Miller.
That was
6 foot, 215 senior.
Number 16, Brody Nelson made that tackle.
Brody Nelson.
B-Nelly is what they call him.
I feel like they try to bore you with up the middle, and they'll do some shifting and throw the ball down.
So 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. They're going to motion that running back to the right. So now 5 wide. Quarterback just runs up the middle. Sammy Saldivar trying to make the tackle. He does it. He's going to cut around the 30. He's going to get tackled down right there by Tommy Evans.
Tommy Evans, yeah. And I didn't notice, but they got their starting quarterback back in, that Brock's Hacker.
Yes. Yeah, and Harvey did mention they switched quarterbacks. Number 12, their quarterback now.
Yeah, and they try to trick your eyes, right? They try to motion people out.
Yeah. They end up 5 wide. They got 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, running back next to the quarterback. He's going to drop back for a pass, and he makes a catch, and a good tackle right there by Adrian Miller. But that was a first down is what they're going to get.
Mm-hmm. That was a great tackle, though. He don't tackle him. It's probably a touchdown. That was number 3 with the catch. That was Noah Sanchez, 5'11", 155-pound senior for Canyon. Coming out with a little flanker, wide receiver to each side.
Yep. They're going to motion 2 fullbacks or a tight end and a fullback to the left side. Hand it off up the middle. He's got a big hole trying to cut out. Good tackle right there by Tommy Evans.
Man.
Tommy's a young sophomore.
Tackling machine.
He was on varsity last year, but more for the running back position when Jay Sean was out a couple of games, and he came up and ran, but then
and he has good vision to get through those blockers and make a tackle.
He comes downhill from the safety position. He makes those tackles really well, but they did get 4, so it's going to be a 2nd and 6. Ball spotted on the 48-yard line of Canyon. 6:26 left here in the third quarter. Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They're going to just quarterback power up the middle. He gets across the 45, still going, and he gets to the 40 for a first down. Just some power running right there for the quarterback.
Yeah, and I guess more or less lean on your strength, right? You got big boys. Let's just kind of try to wear the defense down.
Yep. So the first down, ball spotted on the Mustangs 40. Canyon going north, from south to north. They got 3 running backs in the back. They got 2 fullbacks to the left side. They're going to just hand it off. Power. There's Tommy right there. He seals it, but they do get past it. Number 22 still running past the 30, and then he comes back and makes the tackle.
Got a flag. I'm going to think holding, but let's see what it is.
Yeah, our coaches are pointing that way. Yep, there's a holding.
I would say probably on this receiver out here.
The flag, so it'll be from about the flag was thrown at
40,
the 47 or the 37.
Yeah, 37.
So it's gonna be a first and probably 15 or something like that, or 17. Yeah, first and 17.
Maybe that'll stop that momentum a little bit and let this defense carry it back up.
So here comes they got two running backs in the backfield with the tight end on the left side, receiver on either end. They're gonna drop back for a pass. He's looking right. Raiders there for coverage, and almost the Raider gets a hand on it. Looks like he looked like he was the receiver, so incomplete pass.
He ran that route.
Yeah, Raider was basically running that route, so it's gonna be a second and 17.
I think it's amazing. I think it might have been these guys or some other teams who've played, but man, all these coaches are hand signaling all these plays in.
Yeah.
And they got like 20 different formations. You know what I mean? Like that's for them kids to look out and see every single coach doing all these hand signals and run a play. That's crazy.
Yeah. So here's two receivers to the right side, two to the left. Running back in the backfield to the right of the quarterback. He's going to motion out to the right, kind of trips. They're going to drop back for a pass. It's going to be a screen. Number 3 gets it. Good play by Miller right there.
Great
play right there as he read the screen, makes the tackle.
He was able to kind of navigate through those blockers to make that tackle.
He read it well. So, but they did get 5 yards. They got 6 yards.
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 coming up.
3rd and 12. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, so they got 5 yards on that screen. Great play right there for Andrew Miller.
If he doesn't make that, they got a first down.
Yeah, they got a first down and some blockers in front of them.
They're bringing back in 25. That was Trip Miller back at running back for Canyon.
So 3 receivers to the left. That's a false start.
It did look like a false start.
Yeah, they called it too. Yeah, the receiver.
Two.
I think the center was just a half a second late on the snap. Most everybody went except the center. So it's gonna be a 5-yard false start.
I know. When I saw Raiders stop, I said, "Oh."
So now it's gonna be back to 3rd and 17. 4:22 left here in the third quarter. Mustangs leading 16-8. Interesting, when the Mustangs score first and we get that 2-point conversion, you kind of force the hand of the other team to have to go for 2. So 2 receivers to either side. Running back flanking to the left of the quarterback. Shotgun formation. There's a snap, draws back for a pass, looking to his right.
That's holding right here on second.
He throws it deep. Raiders right there for the coverage, and good coverage right there. They were holding again.
Hold it back here.
I imagine we should decline that, yeah, and make it 4th down and 17. Let's see what
I don't know who. I think that might have been Lane Thomas got around the edge. Or was it Cruz?
Maybe Cruz, yeah. Lane's not out there right now, I don't think. So Lane is out there in the middle, yeah.
But yeah, I think it might have been Cruz on this side, and that kid was trying to grab the back of the shoulder pad, anything he could catch to stop him.
So they decline it. So it's going to be 4th and 17. Ball spotted on the 47-yard line of the Mustangs. Let's see. They're bringing in their punt team.
We've done this before. I think you've called it last year. Yeah. This is a perfect place to go for it.
Yeah, they would go for it.
Punt right here.
Yep.
Don't get
too comfortable. What does number 3 play? He's their punter. What else does he
play? Quarterback and
DB. Yeah,
so he could throw it.
Yeah, he could throw it. He's probably an athlete playing DB. So let's keep it in front of him. They do punt. High punt. Should fair catch it. We do. And we catch it good. Good play right there that's Tommy, right? So the Mustangs offense going to take over. Number 3:45 left in the third quarter. Mustangs leading 16-8.
Yeah, and offense is built for this, right? Let's milk this clock. Let's get down the field and let's get a touchdown.
Yeah. Let's see.
If you can milk and get a score here, you might walk away 2-0.
Yeah, you're right. Get yourself a long drive. Get a score.
I guess the wristband, they're going back to huddle.
Yeah, they went back to huddle. I'm not sure why. Huddle up. Coach is going to tell them to huddle up.
Oh, yeah. Huddle back up.
Yeah. Yeah, that wristband, whether it broke or it was working in the first half.
Yeah.
I think in the first game we looked a little confused with it. Slot right, T formation. There's the toss to Bloss. He's going to get the ball. He gets hit in the backfield. Going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Does Bloss?
Yes, he does.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Referees are talking over here.
He's holding up a 2. I'm not sure.
So 2nd down.
Yeah, 2nd down, yeah.
Ball spotted on the 18-yard line. We got 3:18 left here in the third quarter.
Take a little more time off this clock.
Yep. Slot left. There's a handoff to, is that Bo?
I think that's Bo up the middle. He might have got 3.
3, yes. Yep, that was Bo. So he gets 3. So it's going to be a 3rd and 7. You know what? Like, we're not running a swingman in. So I think this is our wasting time, kind of. We have the center. In there. I think they're still looking at their watch because we're not running somebody in there with the play.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
So the watch is still in play, but we just don't have the center.
We're gonna huddle up,
yeah. So there's that trap play for Jay Sean. He got hit hard right there by all their D tackles.
He lost.
It's going to be 4th and
2?
Probably
1?
lost 1, yeah. It's going to be 4th and 8.
It's not good for him. His last 2 carries, he's -6 yards.
Yeah. That middle is
It's tough.
cleaning us up right now.
We need to get him on the perimeter.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you said earlier, like Memorial, we played them. I think last year they had a kid that was 6'7", 330.
Yeah.
You know, so it's going to be tough sledding when we get into those games. So let's see if Jay Sean can boom one down there, maybe pin him deep.
Yeah, he's punted really well so far. He gets kind of that one's high but not far. That one's going to be, hopefully it hits one of these. Oh, good bounce for us as it's going to go across the 35. So he did get the benefit of the bounce as it wasn't the greatest punt. And here go the Mustangs.
Back on defense.
Back on defense.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh man, usually the way that was rolling, they're spinning in the air.
Yeah, it looked like it might bounce backwards. Yeah, when it's end over end, like that, like a kickoff, it usually goes backwards. So
let's see if this defense can just hold up, man. Like we said, they've been doing great, man. Keep them in front of you. That's all you got to do right here.
Yep.
I wish we would have wasted a little more time and got in the fourth quarter, you know?
Yeah, we didn't.
Maybe picked up 1 first down.
Number 3 there, the one we were talking about, he's the receiver over here to the left side, way wide. So receiver on either side, 3 running backs in the backfield.
Coming back this way, let's see.
They're going to power quarterback to the right side, and we are there to make that play. The gang of Mustangs, number 64.
64, we got
Aiden Marquez. Yep.
Who we got in there? We got 72 in there.
Palacios
in there.
Cruz. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. We got a running back next to the quarterback in shotgun formation. A little confused. They're testing Raider over there. They do get that ball, that catch right there, and I think he might fall forward for a first down. If not, he might be a half yard short.
Yeah, I think he's first down.
Let's see. Yep, first down. There's a line judge down here calls first down.
Yeah, especially 15 for Canyon. That's Baylor Schilling. He's 6'2", 180. He looks like a big kid out there.
Yep, 3 receivers to the left side. Big 44, the middle one on the left side. They're going to motion the other receiver to. So they got 2 to the top. Power run by the quarterback. We do make the tackle, but not before he gets 4. Thanks, Brody Nelson and Sammy Saldivar in there for the tackle.
We got the other quarterback in for Canyon too, Reese Baca.
Number 10, is that him?
Yeah, it's 10.
Yep. 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mustangs leading 16-8. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the left. Here comes the snap. They snap it. They're going to hand it off up the middle. He gets 4 or 5.
Oh,
he's got the first down. Yeah, so.
Kind of got pushed forward there.
See if they're going to try to get a play before the quarter, or they'll let it roll to the 4th.
Clutch.
Yeah, and I think they're calling a play of the coaches, so. Ten seconds left here in the quarter, so the Mustangs, or they got two receivers to the left, one to the right. See if they can snap it. They do snap it. They hand it off right up the middle. He's going to miss it. Sammy misses the tackle. He's going to get around the corner. There should have been a hold right there, but they didn't call it. And who makes that tackle? Rocky Stevens makes that tackle out there on the, but not before he gets himself a 20-yard gain all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's actually Brody Nelson out there.
Brody Nelson.
16.
Okay. So that's going to take us to the fourth quarter. The Mustangs leading 16-8 going into the fourth quarter. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACT FM 105.5. And we're back as Canyon lines up. They're going to pitch it to the left side. First play of the quarter. They do get a couple yards. Sammy Saldivar tackles him after a 2-yard gain. Here comes in Leslie Hood.
Hood. Who's coming out right there?
So that was that should be Pablo's coming out. So that was the first play of the fourth quarter. Mustangs leading 16-8. They toss it. They're driving. They're down to the Mustangs 28-yard line is where it's at now. Let's see. They got receiver to either side, two running backs to the left side. Motion him to the right. They're gonna play some power run game. They got good effort right there for Leslie to make that tackle, but he gets past it. Leslie had that tackle about a yard for only a yard gain. He gets out of his grip and then he goes and makes a 15-yard gain all the way down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and that's Rudy Flores for Canyon, the running back. He's running hard.
Cruz limping. See if Titan Richter's coming in.
Go, Michigan. Can we do it?
So
they saw something.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to hurry up. So they got receiver to either side. They're going to run it to the left side. He's going to get around the corner.
Man, is that not holding?
It looked like holding on Brody Nelson right there. He still made the tackle. As a great play right there for Brody Nelson as he was getting mugged.
Yeah, mugged by number 8, Levi Turner.
Yeah, he was getting mugged, but he fought off of it, made that tackle. Sammy's limping. Sammy's asking to come off. So here goes Pablo, and Sammy's coming off.
And you got to hurry, get off the field.
Yep. So we got two receivers to the right side, one to the left. Running back's the one on the left's gonna motion, so we got 3 to the right. They're gonna power to the left side. He's gonna try to get outside, and there goes Brody makes that tackle, Brody Figueroa, but not before he gets 4.
Yeah.
Gonna get down to or 5. He gets down or 4 to the 10-yard line.
Hey, good tackle, though. Good
Yep.
tackle.
Yep. They brought everybody to the right side, hoping that they wanted that one-on-one with the quarterback. They were betting on their quarterback, but Brody makes the tackle, so it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Oh, timeout
Andrews. So Mustangs called timeout as we have a few people limp off that series in Cruz and Sammy Saldivar. So we'll go back to the station for a quick 30-second break. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACT 105.5. And we're back after that word from Sonic Drive-In. Go get yourself a smash burger from Sonic.
Smash burger.
Yes. I can eat 3 of them. Mustangs call a timeout right there. I think we might have needed a little bit of
regroup.
Yeah, regroup, maybe some air. We were huffing some oxygen right there. We got 3 linebackers in there. We got 12 on the field.
No.
No, we don't. Okay, I was looking at the wrong number right there. Okay, so they got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 3 receivers to the right.
Whatever we're in,
2 receivers.
Coaches next door love it.
So yeah, they're liking their matchup right there. Single coverage on the receiver to the left side, single coverage down here on the bottom. Let's see what they got. 2 running backs in the backfield. They're going to just drop it right there. They catch that right there in front of Brody. They make the tackle about 2 yards short, but it is a first down.
Yeah, it's good coverage too. I mean, he was right there on him. He just made
just a good catch. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line.
I don't know who that was. That Sammy with the tackle?
With the cleanup, yeah, because Brody wrapped him up, slowed him down, and he kind of got out of his grip, and then Sammy was there to clean it up. So
he got there fast.
I formation, old school I formation, double tight right here for Canyon. Watch the bootleg, but it looks like they're going to go power to the right side. And they do. Sammy's in there, but they cleaned up, and he gets in for a touchdown. So
they're going to go for 2 here.
yeah, they're going to go for 2. Doubles ace, what they're going to do. I can hear their coaches.
And what they did earlier with 22 is they ran the ball, right? So
yeah. So they're going to have a receiver on either side, single running back, double tight. They're going to motion the receiver to the right. They're going to motion him back to the left. They're going to roll out to the left. Good.
Oh, yeah.
There
you go.
So Mustangs hold on to the lead right there as we do not let them get the 2-point conversion right there. So the Mustangs lead is 16-14 here with 9:19 left in the 4th quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF on 105.5. And we're back after Canyon scores a touchdown. Mustangs leading 16-14 here with 9:19 left in the 4th quarter in the ball game.
Tie game right here.
Yes, tie game. Here comes the kickoff. High kick. Raiders going to fair catch it at the 20, so I think we get it at the 25 if fair catches it. I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, tonight this game's gonna be on the offense shoulders right here.
Yes.
Have a good drive and put it in the end zone and put a nail in the coffin. Right?
If you can take off, 4 minutes, at least 4 minutes. Ideally, we want to take 6-7 minutes off the clock right here. But get points, get in the end zone is what we need right here from the Mustangs.
Plus that defense, man, they were on the field for a long time.
They were.
Quarter, so they need a breather. So we
have
a good drive.
We had a few kids come off the field, limping, and I think that was what that timeout was about, getting a breather, because we were reeling right there.
They're back to the wristband. It looks like center's up at the ball. So
slot right, T formation. There's going to be a handoff to Jace Mendoza. They are the middle. They made an adjustment at halftime in the middle, and whether they found a gap to shoot or something, and it's working. Now we lost 2 right there, so it's going to be 2nd and 12. But that middle is cleaning up our middle of the line, and we were doing well. On that play right there, they made their adjustment. Now it's time. Football's a game of adjustments.
Yes, it is. We need to get something outside. Has to be outside.
Yeah. Slot right, T formation. There's that up the middle again. And we get 1 yard. Nothing's happening up the middle right now.
Was that to Bo there?
Yes.
This is kind of deja vu of the drive before this.
Yes,
There's 3 plays up the middle.
And
where we had to punt, we wasted like 1 minute off the clock.
Yeah. 8:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs need a big play here.
This is what the offense is built for. It's what we put it in play for.
Yeah.
Was to do this exact thing right here. Is run the clock out.
Run the clock out. You know, let's see. Slot right, I formation in the backfield. There's Jay Sean in motion. He's going to come around. Fumbles, and they get the fumble, and they get the ball. Yeah, so defense going to be put in a tough situation here as they.
That's kind of, I don't know if it's going to his left side, but it seems like him coming left all day has been an issue.
Yeah.
You know, they had that weird where he didn't hand it off to him, so he ran it, the column did. And then that one where he barely had the ball, and he kind of got about 8 yards.
Yeah. They're not getting clean handoffs to him at all. So
defense is asking, big ask right here.
Yeah, so
stop him.
They're going to motion to the left, the receiver on either side. Power football is what they're doing. He's getting outside. He's going to good tackle right there for Rocky, but not before he gets 6.
That was Rocky and 56 is
Pablo.
Pablo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pablo.
So we got 2 receivers to the right. They have a tight end to the right side, a single receiver to the left side. They're going to motion to the left. Power quarterback right up the middle. He's got it. First down. He gets down to the 7. Mustangs defense is reeling right now as we need a stop right here. 7:18 left right here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs leading by 2, 16-14.
Man, I know that motion pulls a linebacker out. That's what I'm thinking, right?
Yes.
And they're running it right up the middle, but the middle's just party.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
open.
First and goal. Ball spotted on the 7-yard line. 3 backs in the backfield. Kind of a power look. They're going to run power with the quarterback. He gets across the 5. He's going to get it taken down at the 3.
Tell you what, man, our offense isn't any razzle dazzle, but theirs isn't either.
Yeah, no,
You know?
it's power football right now.
Yeah.
They've completed a few passes. You know, the one in the previous drive to get down to the 2. You know, that screen pass that they scored on. But other than that, their bread and butter has been the power game. I formation. This is what they went to. They scored the touchdown on a minute ago. Double tie, I formation. There's the power ISO, and they score.
Touchdown.
They get in the end zone. So now they take the lead, 20-16 here with 6:13 left in the ball game. Mustangs defense giving up a touchdown right here in the fourth quarter. I think, let's see what they'll do. They'll probably go for 2. See what they're doing there. They're asking for the ball on the left hash. They want the ball on the left hash. So they're going to go for 2.
Reset the play
clock. Reset the play clock. So let's see what they're doing. They got receivers all over the place. Let's see if they come back in a jumbo. What are they doing? They're giving them all kinds of time to.
Oh man, what's going on here?
Yeah, they're giving them all kinds of time to call a play.
Can't give them 2 minutes to.
Yeah.
They said set the ball to the left. It's set to the left.
Yep. Now they want it on the right side.
Where it was at?
No, it was in the middle. Well, they want it. See, what are they doing here? You can't.
So it's
It's not even on a hash. Like
I don't get it.
They're like asking. I guess Canyon's getting to place it where they want. And anyways, so 2 receivers to either side. Single running back by the quarterback. They're going to motion one to the right, so 3 receivers to the right. He's going to roll out to the right looking for the quick out, and he catches it across the middle, number 44. So now Mustangs trailing 22-16 with 6:13 left in the fourth quarter, and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. The Mustangs just went down 22-16 with 6:13 left in the fourth quarter. Mustangs offense have got to find something. If they hadn't done nothing. Raider lets that ball fall in front of him, goes out of bounds. So we'll get the ball started on the 30-yard line. Offense in the second half, I think they have probably 4 yards.
Yeah, it was here. Let's see. Jay Sean has what? Yeah, I think he has 2 yards? I don't remember if the 15 yards was there. He might have somewhere around like 15 yards total.
Yeah.
So it's just not good. Bubba has like carry for 1 yard, maybe 3 yards. But every play's been right up the middle against the biggest part of their defense.
Yeah.
So I mean, you gotta make an adjustment. You can't just try to run up the middle.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. So 6:13 left in the ball game. Slot right, T formation, quarterback sneak. Colin Kelly gets there. He gets 10. He gets 12. 13 yards, I think.
Well, if the ref would move, he might have got 15
yards. He might have got 15 yards. So 13-yard gain for Colin Kelly.
That's just an unorthodox play.
Yeah. I mean, if it works, it works. I guess maybe keep them honest on something.
Yeah.
So first down. I think it's our second first down of the second half.
Maybe the defensive tackle slid out a gap.
Yeah. And they
maybe that might be what's plugging stuff up there.
The chains broke again over there.
There we go.
Yeah, so they got the chains fixed now. 5:49 left in the ball game. Mustangs need a score here. Slot left, T formation. There's another quarterback sneak. And as we do all the time, when we do one play that it works, we run it again until it doesn't work.
And I'm pretty sure, like we see that, I'm pretty sure they see it in film, right?
Yep. So he did get 2 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 8. Ball spot on the 45-yard line.
I want to see if that sets something up, right? Like if they're trying, like you said, keep them honest, maybe slide them back in that inside gap and see if we can get a run down the field.
So slot right, T formation. There's going to be a pass right here. Let's see if he can scramble. As nobody was open, he's going to try to get out. He needs to just get rid of it. Instead, he lost 4 yards. Yes.
Coach Harvey's letting him know. Throw it out of bounds.
He lost 4 yards right there, or 5 yards. So now it's going to be a 3rd and 13.
And it's so hard though when you're coming back and you're back to the receivers. And you're trying to find the receivers.
Yeah. You're right. So he had two guys out. I think we might have had the curl route early. He didn't see them, so now it's going to be 3rd and 13. Just under 5 minutes left here in the ball game.
So our biggest play in the second half for offense is a quarterback sneak for 15 yards.
Yes.
That's tough. That's tough to win like that.
Call a timeout. Mustangs call a timeout. We do need 2 plays right here. We got to get a drive going. So we got less than 5 minutes left. The offense is really all game long hasn't really done nothing. We've had one good drive that was at the end of the half where we almost Hail Mary type throw it up to Jay Sean. He caught it and we scored. But other than that, the first drive of the game, we drove down to the 11. That was our best drive.
Yeah, it was
First drive of the game, we drove down to the 11. We got stuffed on fourth down. Defense has held us in there as they I think they just got tired right there. After they were tired after that long drive and they scored that touchdown, and then after the fumble, you go right back out there.
Yeah.
So just the exhaustion and
short field, big ass,
yes.
To stop somebody. So let's see what they come up here. Third and what we said was third and 13. I mean,
yeah, 3rd and 13. Ball's spotted on our own 40-yard line. Mustangs are going from right to left.
Hey, like we did earlier, just drop straight back and pass.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked earlier. Let's try to see if it worked again. They're gonna go back and huddle.
So we got slot left or wing left. Jay Sean's gonna get it. He's gonna go to the wide side. See if he can get outside. He has to cut it up. No room right there. And now it's gonna be 4th and 14. We're gonna punt. So punt team's coming out to the field. We're gonna have 4:30. Clock's still running at 4:30, just past 4:30. See if maybe a fake, but I don't know. They're probably expecting a fake. Maybe he can get outside over here this way, but he rolls to the right to punt. So good punt. Good punt. It's gonna dribble down. Let's keep going. Just don't go in the end zone. Somebody go get it before it goes in. Right, it goes out of bounds at the 9-yard line or 10-yard line. So that's where Canyon's going to take over, and the defense has got to come up with a stop.
That's tough. You got one timeout, 4 minutes and 7 seconds left.
Yes.
I don't expect Canyon to pass the ball. I expect them to keep
They're
on
gonna
running.
run it. So right now we got Big Palacios. 64 is Ada Marquez, right?
Yes.
And then and we got Lane Thomas. Kobe Glass, our starting D tackle, he's usually up there in the middle, and he's out with a thumb injury. So that might be something they've seen. They're just power run game right up the middle. Quarterback gonna keep it. He gets himself 5-6 yards.
And that's kind of what it's been the whole night. And it's just a lot of misdirection, right? Blockers going one way and the quarterback going the other way.
Yes.
So.
Clock's 3:40, 3:48, 3:46.
I know you only play offense and defense, right? Certain personnel, but man, you want to put your biggest guys out there right now. Maybe somebody
stuff it up. Yeah. 2nd and 4. End it off up the middle.
Man, Palacios getting a double team.
Yeah, Palacios. That's going to be a
first down.
It's going to be a first down. Yeah,
gain, right?
All the way down to the 27, so an 11-yard gain.
Man, also they got to talk to some of these kids. If you're getting double team like that, you
just
drop.
Yep.
Just drop. Make a pile. Yeah, Glass has size. That maybe that's what's hurting us.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you do probably have a little adjustment up there up front. Squeeze it a little more,
They're going to motion to the left side. Single receiver on either side. Just power football. Hand it off to 17 up the middle. He's got a big gain. Down to the 43-yard line.
I think they just wore us
15-yard gain. Yeah, they're just wearing us down now. They're kind of leaning on us, and our defense is just getting pushed back.
It's kind of what they did to us last year.
Yeah.
Last year they ran the ball really good last year on us. And who we got coming in right there? Number 12.
Jaden Bustamante. J-Boo is what they call him. I know all their nicknames. I've known all these kids forever. See if we can pull something. 2:25 left in the ball game. Power run game right here. Number 17 again. He's through. He's across the 50. He's across the 45. And he gets down to the 43.
Man, they're getting 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, each a run. Yeah, this drive, they're averaging at least 10 yards a run. Mustang's going to need a stop. Our 2-minute warning is happening right now, so we're about to go in the 2-minute warning here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs trailing by 6, 16-22. and you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. And we're coming out of the 2-minute warning where they just ran another power play right there. They're trying to get out there, and he's got it. And finally getting tackled down at the 20-yard line. Thing by Brody and maybe Tommy Evans. See, maybe Jaden.
That had to be a 20-something yard run, right?
Yes.
30-yard run.
Mustangs are now, they're driving. They might be looking to score and finishing the game. You know,
Yeah.
when they first got the ball, they're just trying to get a couple of first downs. They've gotten those. Now they're down to the 18-yard line. If they score, the game's over regardless, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
they might be trying to punch it in and finishing it right there. So
Going for the judger.
yeah, they are taking their time. I think they're gonna call timeout with about 1 second left. Let's see. Yeah, the coach is standing by the referee over there. He might call timeout. Yep, timeout. So Mustangs defense are struggling for a stop right here.
And the kids are, I mean, a lot of them are coming off limping, and
Yep.
there's some big bodies on that side. Man, you gotta be called upon, and you gotta kind of stand up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Make a stop. It doesn't help the offense. I mean, the offense is not produced today.
Yeah, you're right. You know, and I'll say something that, like, there's a couple of kids on the defensive line that really hadn't played, and they need to get in. Like when they're tired like this, when your defensive line's getting bullied, rotate them, right? You got Mason Robles, a big boy, Caleb Compton, 240 pounds. You know, Mason Robles, 210 pounds. You have Isaac Ramirez, he hasn't played it much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And rotate them. If you're getting bullied like this, put some fresh bodies in. You're not going to look worse.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the only thing that's going to help, too.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just going to nail this out.
Oh, yeah. It looks like they're going to nail it out as we still have one timeout left, so that is it. That's going to do it. As they're in victory formation as the Canyon Eagles. They're going to, like, we need to go get him, make sure he nails it out. So that's going to be it. So I think probably another one kneel down, maybe two more kneel downs, and it's over. So the Mustangs are going to go down as we were leading all game long up until about 5 minutes left, 6 minutes left in the ball game. After that fumble, killer fumble, the offense went dead here in the second half. They weren't able to make adjustments. I think, it's so cliche to say, but football is a game of adjustments.
It is.
And they came out at halftime. They made an adjustment to where we couldn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and did we make an adjustment? You know, I don't know. You know, maybe we tried, maybe we didn't. But I think that's what got us. So now Mustangs are going to go down. They're going to go down to 1-1. Canyon Eagles are going to be 2-0. Let's see, that should do it. Yep, that's going to do it. Is the Mustangs are going to fall to the Canyon Eagles here on a tough game where, tough fought game. I think the defense just exhausted.
Yeah, I feel like, too, like you have this game, it's in your hand.
Yeah.
Right? You were in the driver's seat the whole game until the third quarter, until the middle of the third quarter.
In the middle of the third quarter.
And
right?
it got out of your hand, and they kept it.
And you know, I think we've talked about our offense. Our offense is an offense that you run when you're in the league.
Exactly.
You know, because you get first downs. It's not an offense you want to run, and we were in that prime position. Mm-hmm. That's what this offense was built for. And but I think their size just was too tough to overcome. Yeah. So the Mustangs go down. They're going to go down to 1-1. Next week we'll be in what's going to be a rivalry, and I think against Greenwood. We'll be playing Greenwood.
Yep. Yeah. The commentator for Greenwood is no longer my boss, but he is a good friend of mine, and I bet the text messages will start tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. You know, and Andrews really wants to get that one as we lost last year on that last play of the game. You know, when we were up by 14 or
Yeah.
so,
It kind of
30
felt
seconds
like this.
left. Yeah, it did feel like this where you felt like you had it, but you felt like you had the win. You know, and Canyon went and took it from us in our home stadium. As you know, the defense was out there. They were dragging. They were tired. The offense couldn't get nothing going. You know, and I'll say this too: we're not a throwing team, but we scored when we threw the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe throwing the ball a little bit more often is something we need to do. But anyways, the Mustangs go down to Canyon Eagles, 16-22 here on week 2 of Friday Night Lights. Looking at we can probably go to a defensive player for our player of the game and Raider Harvey with the pick 6. You know,
Yeah, pick 6.
you know, Jay Sean, he had the most yards. You know, but they got shut down. The defense did show up. You know, if I could give it to the whole defense, I would. They were just tired,
They were
right?
just tired. Yeah, they were worn down. So yeah, I'd say Raider Harvey had to be the
Raider
solid
Harvey
player.
making the change of play. You know, had he not made that play, we might not. You know, we'd only have 8 on the board, right?
Exactly.
So I think we can go Raider Harvey. I think he had another couple. He was challenged deep a couple more times.
Yep. And
He shut him down. And so he, after that first play where he got burnt on the very first trick play of the game, you know, other than that, he kind of shut him down. You know, so we'll go with Raider Harvey as the player of the game, and the Mustangs fall to the Canyon Eagles, 16-22, going to 1-1. We'll see y'all next week as the Mustangs are gonna be in Greenwood. Go. It's only a 45-minute drive.
Yeah. Either that or tune in to us, listen to us on the radio or on YouTube, and you can watch the game or listen to us.
Yep. So we'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all.
Thank you.